Alright, let's dive into one of the weirdest secrets you've probably never heard about dolphins. These creatures might look like the ocean's happiest residents, but there's a lot more going on beneath the surface than you'd ever guess. Yeah, those smiley, playful creatures flipping around at aquariums and starring in heartwarming movies. The ones that seem to be everyone's favorite sea animal, always ready to put on a show and make us laugh. They aren't always the gentle geniuses we think they are. Trust me, what I'm about to tell you is going to blow your mind and maybe even change the way you see dolphins forever. First off, dolphins are smart, like solve puzzles and recognize themselves in mirrors smart. Scientists have tested them with all sorts of challenges, and dolphins consistently show off their problem-solving skills. They can even learn complex tricks and remember them for years. But sometimes that intelligence takes a turn for the, let's just say, less than adorable. When you're as clever as a dolphin, you don't always use your smarts for good. Sometimes you use them for mischief, or even for things that seem downright bizarre. Here's where things get wild. Ever heard of dolphins getting high? I'm not joking. In fact, this is one of the strangest behaviors ever recorded in the animal kingdom. Dolphins have been caught on camera playing with pufferfish, not to eat, but to get a buzz. The pufferfish releases a toxin that, in small doses, acts like a narcotic. Dolphins seem to know exactly how to handle the fish to avoid getting hurt, but still get the effects. They'll pass the pufferfish around, each taking gentle bites, releasing just enough toxin to get a little loopy. It's like a strange underwater party, and everyone wants a turn. Imagine a group of teenagers sharing something they shouldn't at a party, except it's the ocean, and everyone's got fins. The dolphins start acting weird, moving slowly, floating near the surface, and sometimes just staring off into space. Scientists have watched dolphins floating around looking dazed and honestly kind of blissed out. It's both hilarious and a little unsettling to see such intelligent animals deliberately seeking out a high. Who knew Flipper was a party animal? It just goes to show, there's a lot more to dolphin behavior than meets the eye. Now, here's where the dark side really gets, well, dark. In the wild, some male dolphins team up in groups and isolate a female for weeks at a time. These alliances can be surprisingly strategic, with males working together to control access to females. They basically guard her, making sure no other males can get close. The female is often surrounded, and the males will aggressively chase off any rivals who try to approach. It's like a super exclusive and not very nice dating club. The female has little choice in the matter, and the males can be relentless in their pursuit. But it gets worse. If there's a baby dolphin around, those same males have been seen committing infanticide, killing infants that aren't theirs. This shocking behavior is actually a calculated move in dolphin society. Why? Because when a female loses her calf, she goes back into estrus and becomes ready to mate again. The males are essentially trying to increase their own chances of fathering the next generation, no matter how brutal it seems. It's brutal, but in the twisted logic of dolphin society, it's all about passing on your own genes. Survival of the fittest isn't always pretty, and dolphins are no exception. So next time you're watching a dolphin show, remember, there's a lot more going on beneath those smiles than meets the eye. Behind the tricks and the grins, there's a complex, sometimes ruthless world. They're clever, creative, and sometimes shockingly ruthless. Dolphins can work together to hunt, outsmart prey, and even manipulate their own social circles. Dolphins, not just the ocean's comedians, but also its master manipulators. Their intelligence is a double-edged sword, making them both fascinating and at times a little frightening. Wild, right? If you want more mind-bending animal facts, hit that subscribe button and keep your curiosity swimming. There's a whole world of strange and surprising animal behavior out there just waiting to be discovered. See you in the next one. Stay curious, and remember, nature is always full of surprises.